If you decide to support a program that provides entertainment and activities for cancer patients, then I want to thank you for being kind and making a difference in a person's life. But there's something just as important that you can do right in your school or community, and that is to be a friend to someone who has cancer.
When you have cancer, or even after you defeat it, there's a stigma that lies with you wherever you go. It's weird to walk around and people give you a little quick glance and then duck right down and they won't say anything to you, and it's just odd to see how people who treated you before with such love and they were talking to you, conversations, outgoing, just completely shut off from you right after you lose all your hair and you get one word attached to you for the rest of your life.
It's difficult to see a friend or family member go through cancer treatment. It's sad and also scary, which makes it hard to know what to say or how to act. But remember this, they may look different on the outside, but they are still the same great person on the inside. So to help you be a great friend, here are some ideas of what you can do to show your support.
So I think one of the best things you can do is treat them just like you did before. So if you were their very good friend, you've probably kept in touch while they're going through treatment, and if you haven't, that's okay. Just reach out and say, hey, I've been thinking about you and I didn't really know what to say or I didn't know what to do, but I want to be your friend now.
I think a lot of kids don't know what to do, and so they default to do nothing. And you'd be amazed at how a text message, a simple text message is just saying, hey, I'm thinking of you, hope you're having a good day. It's amazing how much joy that can bring someone who's going through cancer.
I think another really good thing to do is make sure that they're involved in things when they return to school. So maybe making sure that they have someone to sit with at lunch, or if they can't participate in sports just yet, like gym class, maybe you can offer to be the person who sits on the side and hangs out with them while the other kids are doing gym class.
Just, waving to them in the halls or, saying what's up really goes a long way to, having them feel like they still fit in and they still have some place in the school or in their class to, fit in it.
And really the most important thing, which sounds a little crazy, is washing your hands and staying home from school if you don't feel well. Because what that means is a kid like Luke, if he was returning to school, his immune system, his fighting cells were having a really hard time kind of getting back to normal because they were going through a lot of stuff with chemotherapy. And so if you got a cold and you went over and hugged him or used his pencil or something and you had germs on your hands, they could easily go to him, which for him, instead of having white cells that can fight off those infections, they might have turned into a fever or a really severe cold. And for someone who's just finishing cancer treatment, that can often mean having to go back to the hospital and stay overnight, which nobody likes to do, no matter how much fun it sounds to skip school. Really and truly, kids with cancer want to be back in the classroom because they want to be just like every other kid.
If you're a friend and you have a friend who has cancer, just make it known that you are supporting them and that you are with them, and whether that's with a text or if that's with a visit, if they're up to it, just having them know that you are backing them and that you will support them, and when they're too weak to fight, you'll pick their spirits up and you'll fight for them.